go to the shop. Look at my gay car.
William Rainbow
Got
shirt.
Got hoodies. Jump set to go pick up that double race.
You sure? Yeah, okay. Everything is fine.
All right,
What?
everything ready?
MC is still not ready.
Are you ready, kids?
That's all, folks.
Okay.
Okay, now he's ready. Is anyone else joining? Just check real quick.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Then we're goated. And it feels so empty without music.
Deal with it.
TSPMO.
Okay. It's time for Pheonix.
All right, we got several racers now. Looks like to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now lining up for the Pheonix race of Velocity Cup lead. We got Israel on pole position, Goku on the outside of them. It's going to be Firefox and Chump second row, Alex and Math in third row. Champions close enough, Alex. Shut up. And Fur all the way in the back. He's got to get by all these cars. The green flag is going to wave. Firefox immediately down the inside. So is Math trying to get by Israel here. Firefox executing that perfectly. Now in the lead. Trying to get by these cars here. They're going to go 3 wide up in the front. Math on the inside. Seeing if he can get by. Maybe clear for the straightaway, but that's not going to work. Firefox and Israel are going to get the outside run. Goku, though, now supporting Math on the inside. Going to push them up to the lead. Now Goku's going to go for a move. Going to pass Israel and Math. After Math goes way wide. Absolutely gives up that lead.
Great race. You're beating the bank in between Israel. Oh my goodness. Israel slides up the track, puts the 19 and the 12 in the wall. Gets a big shot from Chumps. Around the outside they will go. Israel gets another shot from Chumps around the outside. 3 wide again. Israel always seems to be in the middle. Fur, who is not the championship leader, but is second in points, only 9 points behind. I think Firefox. As of speaking, the 2 championship leaders are 1-2. Jacob.
And we're going to see a huge battle off them today as Fur goes on the inside. Potentially Chumps looking for a move there. Firefox trying to get a little bit of an outside run. Catch up to that rival there. See if they can just get right on by. It's going to be a huge draft train off both the inside and outside. They're going to go 3x3. Israel flipping over.
Flipping.
Firefox.
There's going to be no caution, actually. My goodness.
Back to Skirty.
4 or 5 wide and wide. Goodness. A bunch of people just clearing themselves on the wall, not leaving a lot of cheddar space. We have already seen cars flipping. 3 wide again. Fur tries to look up the inside of Chumps. Can't get there. But Chumps hits the apex. Goes wide. 3 wide. Fur will lead another lap. This is his second lap led today. 4 wide there. For a brief moment, Chumps jaws Fur and Goku down into the apron. And Goku's just not able to clear Chumps, but he's gonna have a very slow turn. Actually almost puts Alex into the wall. Alex does not like that. Hits Goku super hard. Okay.
Right. Continue. I'll commentate this lap.
Firefox.
Now Chumps in the lead. Firefox looking on the inside. It's like they're going to clear, see if they can block in the meantime. That's going to work pretty well. They're going to remain on that inside, side by side, right next to each other. Seeing Goku in the back, trying to get by these two, potentially for the lead. Goku looking on the inside, outside. What do they want to do? They're going to go for an outside move right now. But Fur going to go on the inside and push Firefox. Now diving on that, trying to get a little move. That's going to work perfectly. Goku going to shove Alex below the apron, try and remove his speed, send him all the way to the back. It's going to be a 3 wide behind these two leaders, Chumps and Fur. Alex is going to clip that apron yet again, going to slow him down. Fur's going to support Chumps on the outside. Firefox supporting Chumps on the outside. Fur supporting Goku on the inside, trying to get by these two. Chumps trying to hold his little outside run, see what he can do to get by these cars here. It's a 3 wide battle for the lead.
3 wide again, and for first place, great racing here. 3 wide for second. Alex got a big run. Who is he going to push? He's not going to try to make it 4 wide. Firefox comes down on Alex. That means Alex almost gets hooked off of Goku. And now Alex is side by side with Chumps coming out of turns too. Great racing here. They side draft each other. 4 wide for third place. It's Math out of nowhere looking up the inside. Alex, he's gonna push Alex up the inside, side by side again. Chumps is gonna fall down to fourth. 3 wide. Fur, who's in second place in points, is gonna make it 4-5 wide. Firefox is down on the apron. He's had a great run. He's in first for a quick moment. Jumps gets a great run off the corner, side by side with Goku. Now 3 wide again for second. Jumps is barely clear of Fur. The Jumps, great switch back on Goku. Side by side, they have a great run. Now there's a train on the outside lane. Goku. Oh, he gets bumper lock, goes wide, 4 wide for Fur. Fur once again was gonna lead another lap.
It's going to be a big battle between Chumps and Fur here. These two have been great contenders for most of the race, leading for quite a bit of it, these two. Behind them is a 3 wide between Math, Alex, Firefox. Goku going to make it 4 wide on the inside. Trying to potentially get by these cars for a little move. Chumps is going to gain an insane outside run, clear for the lead. We got to also mention Israel on the back, over 12 seconds behind the pack. Not sure if they're going to be able to catch up. Back in the front, Math looking for an inside on Fur, who was just made an inside move on Chumps. Both Firefox and Goku going to go inside for a little run here, see if they can get by these cars. Firefox going to stick that perfectly. Goku and Fur on their outside, see if they can get by. They do not want these cars in the front. Fur especially not wanting Firefox in the lead. Chumps agreeing as they're both supporting them with Alex. Gonna get potentially a little bumper lock there from them. Chumps on the outside. It's gonna be a 4 wide behind them between these 4 cars. Fur and Chumps in the lead yet again. Fur barely leads that lap. Back to you, Skirty.
Fur definitely has the most let laps as a point of lap 12. That's very crucial bonus points right here. Since I don't think he has a sub, and if he does, well, he's definitely not gonna get the most let laps. Oh, contact with Alex and Goku in the back. 3 wide again for a second. We've seen so much 3 wide, a bunch of crossbacks, switchbacks, cutting on the dog. It's just creating great racing. And Israel is actually catching up, is coming on this pack. He's been having a good couple of laps. Has caught over 6 seconds in the last 2 laps. 3 wide again. Firefox tries to make it 3 wide against Fur, and Goku couldn't do it. Oh, Goku has a great one. 3-4 wide for first. Oh, Fur almost gets hooked off of Chumps. Math is going to push Chumps to the lead. Second place is Goku's just not clear. Oh, yes, he will. What a move. Confidence is growing for Goku.
Now coming on to lap 14. We got 7 laps to go, I'm pretty sure. It's going to be a little bit of an outside draft train. Goku trying to block these cars. In the meantime, going to make a little bit of a late block. Turn themselves on Fur. But that's going to give them a huge breakaway. These cars are going to get a little bit of an outside run, though. Israel now finally catching up to the pack, supporting Firefox on the outside. Fur going to look in the inside. See what Goku does to defend the position. Looks like they're going to remain wide. Going to send Firefox there as well. Chumps and Math gonna make an inside move side by side for the lead. They're gonna turn themselves, slamming right in the Firefox and the outside wall. They're gonna completely spin out. That's going to be a terrible race for them. They might not have the time to catch up to the rest of the pack. In the front, it's gonna be Math holding off Fur and Chumps at the same time. Race control finally saying 1 car, no caution will be held. It's gonna be hard for Goku to catch up there. They're gonna have to use that outside lane perfectly.
My goodness. I think Goku actually might be out of this one if he doesn't set some good laps here. 4 wide for first. As I'm speaking, Alex tries to make it 5 wide. Up the inside. Great move by Alex. He's been kind of in the back, just waiting his time. It hasn't been leading laps. He's just been kind of silent all day. We haven't seen a lot of him. And now Chumps up the inside of Alex. Fur goes wide after hitting the apron. And Chumps is going to lead that lap. Oh, Firefox cuts that dog. He really likes cutting that doglet. I really do notice. Yes, I wonder if that might cost him or might gain him the victory coming on these final couple of laps. Oh, so the lap counter is broken, by the way.
Oh,
lap 17. Math makes it 3 wide. Israel finally is not having the greatest race, but is finally back in the pack at least. Maybe he can make a last lap charge.
Speaking of, in the front, it's going to be a little bit of a charge by Firefox. On the inside, they're going to go 4 wide yet again. A common aspect throughout this race. These racers are extremely excited to get in the front here, trying to make inside moves, outside moves, try and get by these cars, which is Math is going to perfectly set an example for. They move in the inside of Israel immediately, coming into turns 3 and 4. So is Firefox. He's going to clip that dog pit again. First going to remain that outside. They're going to keep the speed and the run. Get by Firefox, or try to at least. That's going to barely work for Firefox. They're going to go on that inside, right by Fur. It's going to be a 3 wide battle behind them. Israel looking on the inside of these cars. Now supporting Firefox. Back it out. See if they can potentially get an inside move. Collision with the wall. Going to collect Alex with it. That's going to send them all the way to 6th.
Isn't this the final lap? I'm pretty sure this is the final lap. I think it's, yeah, I think it's final lap here. I think. Okay. Great racing here. I don't think Goku's gonna be able to catch up, but they're gonna have to set themselves up onto this backstretch. Firefox has got a great run. He defends the inside. You want to be on that inside lane. Can Chumps, Matt, or Alex even do nothing? Chump, trying to look up the inside. Firefox goes wide. Alex in the wall. Matt is gonna take the lead. Maybe Israel can actually take it side by side. It's gonna be. Wow, what a race. Israel will take second place out of nowhere, and it's gonna be Matt who will win the race. Firefox.
Amazing race by all these drivers, especially by Firefox, Fur, Math. All these great contenders having absolute humongous battles out here tonight. Great racing by all y'all and absolute perfection out here on the track tonight.
I would like to mention that what you call it, Firefox and Fur are 1 point, like they have a 1 point difference. So that means Firefox has overtaken Fur for stand-ins. I don't know if he's taking the championship lead. I don't know whose Fivery's sub is, but depending on where Fivery sub landed, Firefox has just taken the championship lead, but Fur does have a saving grace. He does have most let laps for sure. He 100% has it. He let like 9, 10 laps. So that is Fur's saving grace. So
I will definitely say Fur was definitely an extremely good front runner up here. Let's see if he'll be able to continue that. Now lining up at Mexico City. Racer's going to get ready soon off. We're going to go by a lap.
Can we talk about Israel's surprise second place? He did not lead one lap this whole entire race, but he got second. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, I will say
know.
great catch up by both Israel and Goku, who I think placed 5th, 6th, 4th. I am not entirely sure, but they are pretty good. Chumps is really up? Okay.
I don't think that's right. I think Fur
Yeah, it
led.
is. Yeah, it is. I remember checking VCL subs. It definitely is. All right,
No, I'm talking about like most let laps because the game said Chumps has it. I don't know if that's actually correct, but
well, they were side by side, so they definitely could have. They both were very good front runners.
Maybe.
All right, we're gonna do a lap by lap basis. You take the first lap. I'll take a lap by lap after that. That sound good?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we are okay. Apparently, we're starting, but in
We're not.
intermission.
No, we're not.
Yeah, I was about to say it looks like we're really not starting because intermission is not even going down. Alex is lying to us.
Waiting for the final driver to get ready here. That will be Math. After his pretty great win of earlier, that might be a little bit of a penalty after what happened. We see some arguments from the racers out here not liking what happened on the track. However, as we see it right now, it looks like Math took that win. Math's finally going to get ready, and we're ready to start the race down in Mexico City. Take it away, Skirty.
All right. Now, Mexico City, the catch-up system is not the greatest. This track takes a lot of skill, a lot of hairpins, a lot of sharp turns, also a lot of tricky turns, and just general. So, my bet of who's winning this race is Firefox. Second place, I'm gonna have to give it to Fur. In third place, I think I think it might have to be Math. He's gonna sneak up in the third place.
Bruh. Okay, do we just go without Adri or do we restart? Or reset.
Um,
Alex, just click end race.
yeah, just click to end the race, bro.
Bruh, never mind. Goku reset. Okay. Alright, I will definitely have to agree with you on this track. Mexico City is probably one of the most complicated tracks in the game, mostly known for its tight hairpins and some difficult turns that are not easy to stick. These drivers are going to have a lot of strategy out here, trying to potentially get in the front. It's going to be difficult for some cars to catch up if they do not have that skill. Some of the cars mentioned will be Israel all the way in the final division compared to the rest.
Yeah, I think I think he's the only D7 champion in VRL history. I don't know if that's true.
All right, we're going to have Math on pole position, Fur on his outside. Now 8 drivers with Adri finally entering the pack. We're going to get ready for this race down here. Skirty, take it away for the green flag.
Math on pole. Our last race winner, and Fur, who's now dropped a couple positions in the standings and is probably third place. Oh, already Math puts into the wall. He spins around. That is our pole position sitter. A little bit of internet issues here. Firefox is gonna take the lead. That's not what Fur wants to see. A bunch of contact and spinning and McLovingtons in the field in the background. Firefox is just gonna barely clear Fur. Fur looks around the outside. Oh, he makes a mistake. Gets off of the curb too much. Firefox safe rejoin. Chumps is going to take second, barely clears. Firefox is up the inside, but Chumps, great defense. Firefox looking to make a switch back on Chumps. Looks up the inside. Did he hit the inside wall? He might have hit the inside wall. No, he didn't. Wow. Very good move. Oh, no, he does. Firefox, horrendous. It looked so good at the start, but now it's gone so badly. 10 laps in Mexico City. Wow, this is actually one of the longer tracks in the game, so that's a long time. And now it's going to be Fur with over a 2.5 second lead over Chumps. A bunch of contact is slumps once again. I think it's making another mistake, or it was Goku. Who knows? Which I think three. I think I see 3 wide back there. Someone almost got stuck on the curb. Chumps has the draft. Chumps has to drop the first great corner there. Really sent it in. Not gonna have the greatest exit. Oh, caution! I think it's for Israel and Alex. I think something happened between Israel and
Whatever
Alex.
it
There
is, these
are
drivers going to drive all the way to the front.
so we already get our first caution. Gee, that took surprisingly fast.
First caution of the day now at Mexico City. Fur going to gain pole after a pretty great lap by him. Trying to get by these other drivers here. Looks like Goku trying to rob that first place spot. Maybe get side by side with him, trying to line up right next to him for the grid. Who knows? Never mind, he's going to go for a 3 ride. Okay, now actually taking this seriously, the wreck earlier was potentially caused by a little lag spike by Alex, maybe collecting Israel in the process. 2 cars. Caution going to finally go down, waiting for the countdown to start. Race control letting the countdown out. The green flag is going to wave.
Ooh, did Fur jump start there? It might have been very close, but Fur has a great start. Almost 4 wide. A bunch of contest people are spinning. A bunch of people in the wall. My goodness, a bunch of people in the grass and the tire barriers. And what just happened there? Fur is gonna take the lead. You basically have. Oh yeah, hold up. Leaderboard is not fixed.
I think it's lap 2, right?
Yeah, it's lap 2.
Okay. It's going to be a huge collision between some of these cars out here. Looks like Firefox might have collected 4 other cars with them. Race control potentially looking at a caution. It's several cars in the back. Adri now looking to be way behind the back. Goku looks like colliding with the wall. Caution going to be thrown out yet again. Mexico, very complicated track, causing some huge problems for these racers here. Firefox going to collide with Alex.
Oh,
No
puts Israel into the wall.
Completely killing Israel, getting them out of the race. In the front looks to be Fur yet again. They've had some great runs coming on this track. It's Math and Chumps side by side for second place. See what they can do. Looks like Math gets a little bit of a run on the inside. That's going to work perfectly for him. Trying to hold off Chumps now, coming in the final few corners. into this long right-hander, another instance of the killer curb. That will kill you if you are not careful. Chump's going to immediately take advantage of the inside, side by side. Chump's going to have the inside for these few turns. See what they can do. Math tries to break it a little bit of a switchback. That's going to work perfectly. On the final chicane soon enough. Fur's going to hold that lead. Like Math going to take second place. Chump's third. It's going to be Firefox 4th, Alex 5th, Goku 6th, Israel 7th, and Bag Boy Adri 8th. Back to you for this lap, Skirty.
Wow, lap with 2 cautions and 2 laps, and we didn't even see 1 caution in the Pheonix race, and there was much more crashes. Well, much more minor incidents. We have had 2 very big incidents here already in Mexico. Everybody's lined up. Also, I would like to say there's a bunch of drama happening in this different Discord server. I am like a bunch of it. My goodness, it's gonna take like 30 minutes to read all of this. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! For a great start, great reaction time. That's what you're gonna really need if you want to have a very big lead, a very dominant lead. Firefox cuts the turn, hits the inside wall, causes another crash. I think that's Firefox's second crash today, and it affects Goku in slumps. My goodness, is Arva, is leaderboard fixed? I don't know. Oh, Matt just look up the inside of Fur. Almost got there. Great corner. Or not, Matt has a great run, great draft here. Is
And
he
then
gonna
the
look up the
caution.
inside or try to do a switchback and set up the turn? Matt's gonna try to do a switchback. Chump sends it up the inside, hits the inside wall, doesn't get stuck on it. Very
Nope, not
lucky
yet.
not to.
Not
What's
yet.
happening?
I think they can catch up.
Your mic is kind of glitching out. A little mistake there from Matt. I think he hit the inside water again. Gets into the grass. Now it's Chumps
Caution,
back in
caution,
the
caution,
second.
caution.
Oh wow.
Yeah, these cars are way too far back.
Three cautions and 3 laps is wild.
I just saw several cars hitting the wall and thought, oh god, they are making huge contact back there. Goku, come on. Come on, Goku. I saw that.
My goodness. Is it too early to say this race has been a clown show? Is it too early to say?
Absolutely not. I think this race already has a bunch of chaos going on. Looks like Fur trying to get that lead over and over again, but huge wrecks happening in the back, constantly sending him to the rest of the pack. He's been getting great starts, though. Might be called out for jump starts. No idea.
Okay.
Wreck earlier from Firefox colliding with the invisible wall. Math colliding with them off of the first turn, going to send them straight to the wall. Not sure where that stands points right now. It's like Firefox is going to tank that, though. As we line up for the restart, final car waiting to line up looks to be Adri. Yes, it will. 3 laps for 3 cautions. Race control going to count down yet again. The green flag going to be waved out. Chumps and Fur getting a relatively equal start. It's like Adri in the back immediately looking on the inside of Firefox, going to collide with them. Both of them generally remaining safe, though. Finally, not a wreck on the first turn. Cars generally keeping it straight across these turns. They finally learned how to keep it clean. Now looks like we're going to see some good racing by these cars. Off of turn 3 into turn 4. Firefox making a little collision with Chumps for a little bit. Now in second place, right behind Fur. Looks like the points competitors right now. 2 rivals fighting each other. Firefox going to get the push from Math. See what they can do to get in the front. In a turn 8 and 9, Fur going to maintain that lead. Firefox is going to go on that inside, though, breaking to potentially prevent a crash. In the back, several cars going into the wall, but it's not enough to warrant a caution just yet. It's like Firefox going to collide with that inside wall in the turn 10 hairpin. gotta adjust your strategy for turn 11. A much tighter turn out here. It's like they're going to turn Fur for a bit. And here comes Adri, gonna send it on multiple cards. In the back, Alex gonna make contact. It's like with Israel, Goku, I am not entirely sure. The leaderboards are not set right. Please fix laps. In the front, it's side by side between Firefox and Fur, points leaders. Seeing what they can do coming into the final 4 turns. Firefox trying to get that inside, but Fur is going to get that run. Now he's in the lead, trying to get up front here. And they're going to lead this lap yet again. One car flipping over. That is going to be the number 5 of Israel. Backwards on the track. 1 car caution. Maybe coming out for this car as they are way far back. Not sure if they're going to be able to catch up for this entire race. Yet another wreck on Israel. You're going to have Stroll catching up. Back to you, Skirty. Sorry, I forgot to give it to you. Go on. Skirty? Skirty, where the hell are you? Oh, it's muted. Okay, I'll take this time. Okay, in the front, it's still going to be Firefox and Fur constantly trading out positions with each other, trying to get up to the front. Behind them, it's a 3 wide. Chump's going to go on the inside of Maz and Adri, who was finally caught up to 5th after being last all race due to several wrecks. Adri trying to get up in the front here. Past these cars, potentially trying to get a little bit of a catch-up. Israel flipping over yet again. No idea how that happened, but they are now way behind the pack. It's like to be way over 10-20 seconds. Israel just not having a good day out here. Right on turn 10, while these other cars are approaching turn 12 already. In the front is still going to be Firefox and Fur. Firefox going to stay that side by side. Try to get that outside run. See if they can get by. Fur going to shove Firefox wide into the grass. Now another car flipping over. Going to cause a huge pileup. Mass, Adri, Alex, all involved. Fur going to lead that lap yet again. Skirty, are you here? Skirty is not here. It looks like they have had to leave due to some sort of incident that might have happened. In the front is still going to be Fur. Behind them, Chump's going to make a little bit of contact with that curb there. Another instance of the killer curb. Several cars going to make contact with the outside wall. That's going to be Chumps and Alex. Meanwhile, Math and Adri trying to fight out third in the front. It's like Fur trying to hold off Firefox still. These 2 cars have been front runners all race. Great drivers, both of these. Trying to get up to the front here. Both of them taking very good turns. Firefox trying to brake to get a better inside line. That's going to work pretty perfectly. However, Fur's going to get that run on the outside, and that is going to extend their breakaway just a little more. Behind them, Chumps now starting to pose a threat to the lead here. Getting right behind these cars, getting pretty great turns coming off here, and now possibly being able to get that draft off of Firefox. Now as these cars exit turn 10 in the back, the 5 of Israel still exiting turn 11. Race control might throw out a caution as these 3 cars way too far in the front for anyone to catch up to. So we're going to cut through the grass here, see if they get a better inside line on turn 13 or 15, I mean. So that's going to work pretty well. 16, 17, Firefox going to stay right behind them. Both them and Chump's going to get on 2 wheels for a moment. Chump's going to get loose. They're going to lose control in the back. Firefox is going to go on the inside, meanwhile, and they're going to stick it perfectly looking for a switchback. That's going to work. They're clear for the lead. Now heading contact with that curve. Firefox might have a shot at the inside. They're going to take advantage of that. Fur going to wall them. Send them into the back. Firefox is going to make contact with wall again. Collect Chumps. Fur now getting an absolutely massive breakaway. After what he did on that corner, looks like to be turn 4, or turn 3, I mean, completely wrecking out Chumps and Firefox. These cars slowly getting more and more spread out as the race goes on. The race leader, Fur, way in the front, trying to get away from these cars. Adrian making contact with the wall there. Caution finally going to be thrown out on lap 6. It's going to be the 4th caution of the day, if I am not wrong. These drivers just do not have it in them. Not much to commentate about here. It's just no battles going on. The cars are way far spread apart. Fur trying to be a mini Shane Van Gisbergen in the front, trying to run away. See if they could just get from the pack and steal this win. They've been able to do that over and over again, leading lap after lap. I don't think there is a single lap they haven't led. They have secured most laps led now. It's going to be Fur, Firefox, Chumps, then I'm pretty sure Math and Adri, Goku, Alex, and Israel all the way in the back. Is Skirty here? Skirty is not here. Skirty, you're muted. Caution finally going to come down, waiting for race control to count. See if they can get these racers more spread up together. Race control finally counting down slowly. Now ready for the restart. The racers are going to go. Adri potentially getting a little bit of a jump start. They're going to turn both Math and Chumps. Not even before turn 1. Now Adri spins around. They're going to make contact with multiple cars, collecting Israel with them potentially. Adri making a catastrophic start up in the front. In the front, it's going to be Fur and Firefox yet again. These two cars are absolutely amazing out here. In the back, it's going to be another wall. Looks like to be the potentially Israel Goku. I'm not sure. It's too far back to tell. And I don't know if the laps are completely fixed yet. No, they are not. Alex fixed laps. Lap 7, I'm pretty sure. Lap 7. Firefox going to make that inside dive on Fur and Chumps in the meantime. Get by these cars. Chumps going to go a bit wide there. See if they can get by. Fur going to stay right behind Firefox. Alright, leaderboard finally fixed. Okay. Little collision between Goku and Chumps there for third. Goku trying to get these cars out of the way. Again, the cars are going to spread out between multiple battles. A 2-way battle for the lead. A 3-way battle for third. Alex alone in the 6th. And 2-way battle for 7th between Adrian and Israel. Fur trying to look for a way around Firefox. They might not lead this lap. Firefox is going to go great run, however, they're going to go wide to the grass. That's going to give Fur the lead. Yet another lap led. They have absolutely cemented most laps led now. I don't think there is a single lap they haven't led. It's up to Firefox now trying to get this win from them for almost guaranteed first or second. As these cars just don't have it in them to catch up. You're going to have to try, though. You don't want these cars to get in front of each other. Fur going to make that inside move on Firefox. Firefox going to go outside. So they're going to maintain that side-by-side action. See if they can get up to the front here. Remaining door-to-door now. Off into turn 6. Looks like Fur going to get that inside on Firefox. Shove them a little bit wide. Off into 7. Now 8. Firefox going to go on that inside in the back. Chump's going to go wide. Make a 3 wide with Alex, who is now caught up to the pack. Now making it 4 wide or 4-way for second place. In the front, Fur going to make that inside dive on Firefox. Now side by side trying to get by. They do not want these guys in the front here. They want to get as many points as possible. It's like it's going to be a huge collision coming off of turn 11. It's like Alex might have been collected. Might have been started by Math. I am not entirely sure. Firefox is going to make that inside dive, but it is not going to work. Coming around the carousel. Turn 12 and 13. Fur going to remain in the lead. It looks like Goku leading the pack behind them for third. However, Math's gonna move on that inside, gonna send Goku wide. Alex gonna go to the grass as well. In the front, Fur leading yet another lap. If it was not obvious, this is probably the best racer out here today. Firefox can look on that outside potential, look for a move later on. It might come to a last lap debacle here between these two cars up in the front. Yes, 3 laps to go. I think we might have added an extra lap accidentally because Alex is a bag boy, but who knows? Looks like Firefox finally going to take the lead from them. Battle between these cars, seeing what they can do. Chevy in the front, trying to hold off this Dodge. Or Dodge. Dodge. Man, I suck. One car now potentially exiting the race. That might be Goku. Finally out after having so many wrecks up in the front. They have finally succumbed to the race. Mexico City, a brutal track from what we've seen. Multiple cautions, multiple collisions. Meanwhile, these two in the front, Firefox and Fur, have been having a great battle all day from Pheonix to Mexico City. Trying to get in the front here, see what they can do. In the back, it looks like these 4 cars fighting for third. Now spreading apart a little. Alex going to be all the way in 6th. Not easy to catch up to these cars all the way up here. As we come on to the final 2 laps, race control might dub no more cautions from here on out. We are not entirely sure. What did I just do? Race control saying no cautions from now on. Looks like Fur's going to make that outside move on Firefox, trying to get in the front here. Going to turn 4, Firefox looking on the inside, but the Fur is going to hold their position respectfully. Alex now in a battle right now with Adri, potentially sending them wide. Or Israel, never mind. Leaderboards were broken for me for whatever reason. Alex and Israel are trying to fight now for 5th, it looks like. In the front, Chumps spinning around, potentially making contact with Math. Going to send them straight off. That's going to be Chumps in 6th now, dead last. As Adri passes them. Chumps might park it. Looks like Chumps gonna finally park it as well. They are not going to continue this race either. Alex almost full throttling it into the wall. It's like they're going to hold though in the back. It's a battle between Slumped and Israel in the front. Fur and Firefox still going at it. Fur gonna make that inside move. Firefox looking for a switchback to get the inside on this turf. Fur might make a little outside run like he usually does. See what he can do. See if he can get in front of Firefox. So he's going to make that outside run. Firefox still holding that side by side, though. In the final chicane, Firefox going to lose it. Fur going to lead the lap yet again into the white flag. These two still in the lead. Math finally catching up. This might be a last moment overtake by Math here to potentially take down these 2 gargantuans in the front. It's going to be Firefox on the inside. Fur right behind him. Math trying to catch up, only about a few car lengths away. They're going to send it on Firefox, potentially trying to boost them up. Third is going to get the inside, though. Fur going to gain that lead right back. Math's going to fall behind a little bit. Now Alex might come into play here, as they are not trailing far behind. Fur going to make a huge contact. Dynaco's all mine as they slam into Firefox, sending them out of the race. Now collision between, looks like Adrian and Israel on the back here. It's going to be a battle between Math and Fur up in the front here. So they're going to be side by side. Math finally getting up to the front. After Fur makes a devastating collision with Firefox, they might be compensated for 2nd or 1st. We have no idea. We're just waiting for the race results out here. Math going to go on that inside for a potential look for a switchback, but Math is just not having it. They're denying for a spot. Hello?
Hey guys, I'm back. Anyways, I'm gonna commentate this last lap because why not? First, looking up the inside of Map. Map, oh, cross back from Fur up the inside. Alex and Firefox are right there, side by side between Map. Map is gonna try to side draft Fur. Come into these last couple of corners, little bit of lag, still side by side. It's gonna be Fur who's gonna win this race, and will pass Firefox once again in the in the points lead.
Fur, after having led every single lap that race, an absolutely devastating victory